and I want to share a quick personal word about opportunity. When I was in preschool, just starting out my education, I got a ride to school every single morning with my preschool teacher. Then when I was in junior high school, I got a ride to school every single day with the junior high librarian. When I was in high school, I got a ride to school every day with a high school art history teacher. Now, in each of those cases, the teacher happened to be my mother. She just retired after nearly 40 years teaching at a local school, Seven Hills. And at the time, of course, having your mother as your teacher entailed quite a bit of adolescent embarrassment, right? What 13-year-old striving to be cool wants to walk in the front doors of school with their mother? But when I look back on it now, I see those morning drives as basically summing up for me how incredibly lucky I was. Starting out every day in the company of a loving, supportive parent and having the morning destination be a nurturing school environment. I didn't see it this way at the time, but I see it now that those morning drives in my mom's dinged up minivan, we were driving down what for me was a road of opportunity. And now in my role as a public policy maker, not a day goes by when I don't think to myself, what if every child got to take the same drive every morning that I did? What if every student had their destination be a safe place where they knew they'd be surrounded by people who cared about them? The prevention of bullying, harassment, and intimidation in our schools is so critically important because everyone deserves access to opportunity, and fear denies opportunity. Fear denies opportunity. Who can be their best self when they're afraid? What student is going to raise their hand to answer the teacher's question when they're afraid? What student is going to take a chance making new friends by sitting at a different lunch table when they're afraid? We know all too well the worst kind of tragedies that can occur when young people live with a constant knot in their chest and the constant weight of fear sitting heavy on their shoulders. This summit came together following the tragic suicides of 4 teenagers in 2010 who had been harassed and bullied because they were perceived as being gay. We all know that we're a better country than that. We know we're a better community than that. And we can make change. We can change policies, we can change culture, and we can change individual minds. I know, and all of you know, that we can make positive change because we've seen it happen right here in Cincinnati. Just a little over a decade ago, we had one of the most discriminatory laws in the country relative to sexual orientation on our city's books. Today, thanks to so many of you, that law is overturned, and we've also passed equal partner benefits for city employees. We're changing policies. We've created a designated LGBT liaison within our police department. We're changing our culture. We've elected our first openly gay member of the city council. We're changing individual minds. We can make changes inside our schools too, and as we all know, we have to. It's still far too common to hear students say, "That's so gay," as an insult. We know that students who are bullied still have higher absentee rates and lower GPAs. And we know that students who are harassed because of their sexual orientation remain less likely to pursue post-secondary education. Fear denies opportunity, and we can't let that happen. We've come together to continue the progress, ensuring that every student has the safety and comfort in which they can learn. And we've come together to figure out how, as was my good fortune, every student can have their own version of that morning drive to school, that drive that will allow them to succeed. I stand with all of you as an ally. I join you in the work ahead, and I thank you for the work you do every day. Thank you so much.